Hey guys, Brent Hull Build Show, talking today about our shop, big shop. Got all kinds of things going on, and a few months ago I did one on a dirty little secret in our shop. Well, I got another secret. Come join me today on the Build Show. So I want to show you just a few things that we've got going on. We've got a big shop here. It's 25,000 feet. It's a little deceiving from the front because it was a guy's house and a garage shop that kind of grew and grew and grew, kind of morphed. 25,000 square feet of shop here, right? And it's broken up into all these different buildings. We got a molding shop, we've got a rough mill, and then we're in the finish mill, right? But this is the area where things get built and put together. We are restoring things like this, and so the scope of our work is different. Sometimes we're only building windows, sometimes we're building doors, sometimes we're restoring things. This is a baluster from the Kell house, the house we're doing up in Wichita Falls. Notice how small that is, right? This thing is probably 16, 18 inches tall. That means, okay, remember you watched my balustrade on the porches detail? That means that this thing's probably only 20 inches tall, 22 inches tall. Very short, not to code, okay? But that's the way they used to build them because it's all in that classical system that we have a pedestal and this low rail. It makes things more beautiful. There's good examples. By the way, this is solid cypress. This is Tidewater red cypress. So it's lightweight, but it's very tight grained. And because it's old growth, it will last forever. I mean, there's probably 30 growth rings per inch in this board. It is just very beautiful wood, over 100 years old. Now, the other job we're working on is that period revival house. And here's one side of it. This is the inside, okay? This is a gum door. Remember, we have that gum library, right? And we are building new doors that go out onto that patio or the porte-cochere. The gum wood, okay, on the inside here is meant to match the gum wood in the rest of the library. Very cool, right? The outside is paint grade. Now, let me show you the awesome detail that we've worked out that we think help our doors last longer. This is the outside of the door, right? The gum on the inside, this is the outside. And what we're doing on our doors is we're building them so that they shed water. Now, that's why this bottom rail has a bevel detail, right? The molding wraps around and there's a bevel detail. But then look what's happening here. The problem that we've had in the past is that the T-astragal, because we've got a pair of doors, we have a T-astragal, part of it lips on the one door and then the other door can close against it, right? And so this is fixed on one door. The problem that happens is that where this comes down through here, if this drip edge isn't in there, it can create a real water problem right here, okay? And so you'll see all these manufacturers trying to solve this thing. And what we've done it with craftsmanship, where we've got our drip edge, and this is very important. Now, I've talked about drip edges before, that there's our drip edge. Water will actually come down on here, and it's called a drip edge because water will actually drip off. But this is grooved in here. It's a little dovetail thing that slides across here. And then because this way this is coped, right, this has been made so that this will fit right on top of there. And we've got this beautiful piece of joinery right here so that no water can get in behind the door. The other thing that happens is that this T-astragal was actually angled, okay, and my other drip edge from the other door is going to come over and meet right here. It's cut on an angle so that as that swings out, it's not going to get caught right here. So a very tight way to fit the bottom of the door that we think matters, right? And we think make this door last a lot longer. Now, if you followed me on the Build Show for a while or watched my videos on YouTube, I had a video called Our Shop's Dirty Little Secret. And what I pointed out is that we had a CNC machine. We bought this, it was a production millwork shop, production cabinet shop, and we bought it from a guy about 5 or 6 years ago, and we started using this machine. So I have always been old school. I've always been this, guy that we're gonna do things by hand and everything else. I called it my dirty little secret because we had a CNC machine. The problem with CNC machines is that people use them exclusively and take out all their craftsmanship and they say, that's gonna solve everything, and it doesn't, it's just a tool. So we ran up into a problem. Last summer, a number of our key members had to leave. One guy moved to Florida with his family. Another guy had to go help his wife. And we lost some of our best employees. And so we're in Texas. We don't have craftsmen on every corner. And so what we decided to do was we went to the International Woodworking Fair in Vegas and actually bought another CNC machine. So that's my secret, that we've gone back and bought another Como machine. And let me just tell you 2 or 3 of the things that have happened that have been the learning curve for us because we bought this in August. It probably got here in September or October, and we still feel like their learning curve on this thing is growing. And that's the story I've always heard with CNC machines. Buy one and in a year you'll figure out how to use it. Well, we are figuring it out a little bit faster than that. We've got a great CNC operator, a guy named Joe, got Wes who's still with us, our other CNC operator. So we've got a team of guys that are helping us do things. But here's a good example of the kind of thing that we're building on our CNC. Now, you remember our balustrade I was just showing you over there. Here's an example of the kind of thing. This is the handrail that goes on top of those balusters we looked at. And making all of these cuts on this radius can be very time consuming in a shop. With the CNC, we can lay it out, we can glue it up, and we can make these cuts, and it's much easier. This tool for me is a way to enhance craftsmanship. It's not a way to detract from craftsmanship. It's still something where we can pursue a very high level of work, and what would take us 3 to 4, 5, 6 guys to do, now we can do with 2 guys, right? And so because craftsmanship is such a premium in this day, we are trying to use this tool to increase our productivity without losing our quality. So this thing is helping us with our 100-year window. It's helping us with our custom millwork projects and our restoration projects. It's really becoming a key component of our shop. And so now if you look at, how things are built here, a lot of material is going to run through this new machine. It's about 20 years older than the other CNC machine we have. It has more capabilities, it's faster, and it's really increased our productivity. In order to make a shop like this work, you've got to have great people. I've got great leaders, I've got a great team of people with tons of experience that can really help us tackle and handle so many varied and different projects. So we're building cabinets, we're doing restoration, we're building new windows and doors. For years we were in an 8,000 square foot shop, and this really improved our capabilities and improved our capacity. If you're interested or have questions specifically about shop, reach out to me, info@brenthull.com. I'm happy to help out. I'm happy to share some of the secrets and some of the things. We've got to raise the bar of craftsmanship, guys, and I'm happy to help you guys out. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Hull Millwork, Hull Homes. Sign up for the newsletter, and if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. I'm Brent Hull. Thanks for watching.